is a treat today. An early top 10 matchup. Both these teams thinking national championship down the line, trying to make a strong case today. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the UCLA Bruins. The PA Sports College Football Quiz Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Northwestern's offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who wins.
He's in the clear. Now the 40. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Bringing it out, it's Fox. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Bruins offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle, but first down.
Good job of picking up some big yards from the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See, he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a grip of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Down the middle, it's Fox.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Northwestern has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Bruins will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Bruins are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's another deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grabbed by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fox. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Wide open downfield. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be first and goal from the 1. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Breaking tackles and going. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, UCLA. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, it's just just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The pass is intercepted. A quick spin move. And it's a solid return after the interception. The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. On the ground, it's Davis running through the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake on first down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Touchdown, Northwestern. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Fox. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's brought down out at the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Bruins are looking to keep this drive going. It's a run. Running back's got it. And it tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Northwestern has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's an out route. The catch made. He tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second? Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll throw it now. Pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Bruins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Pass caught on a comeback route.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that completion. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock, but late.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He could go. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Grinding away on the ground. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Preserve as much clock as possible. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Oh, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. fun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and short.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A direct snap. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. The back's got it. He's brought down out at the 46. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And now it's the defense trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems 1 step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense have made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Northwestern.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fox. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Wildcats. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Northwestern 48, UCLA 21.
Bringing it out, it's Fox. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Oh. And this one is caught. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time play. They have a nice lead.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. This one falls incomplete as time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.